Okay, so let's do 36 on page 6. This one is the median. Okay, so we did this many times in the class, but to find the median, you have to find the midpoint and use that midpoint and the vertex on the other side to get an equation. So you use the 2 points to get a line, and then show the 3 lines meet at G, and show the QG is 2/3 lengths. Okay, so this is a law. Let's use this paper over here, and let's see. Let's just do rough. 0 and -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0 and -6 and 0 is over here. And 12 and 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 0, and then 0 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so roughly, that's a triangle. Okay? All right, and to get a median, first, the easiest one is the median that is goes from here to here, okay? And this one is -6 to 0, and this is 0 to 12, no, 12 to 0, sorry, 12 to 0. So this distance from here to here is 18. So half point should be 9. 12 minus 9 is 3. So it should go through a 3 and 0, okay? And then this point is 0 and 12, okay? So first you gotta get an equation between these 2 points, okay? So the first thing you do, you get the slope. So slope is x went up by 3, and y went down from 12 to 0, so -12, so it's -4. And so that means y equals -4x plus b, and you can use one of these points. So let's do y equal -4 times 3 plus b. I'm sorry, y equals 0. 0. When x is 3, y equals 0, right? So this has to be 0 when x is 3. So 0 equals -12 plus b, so b have to be plus 12. Which actually, I didn't have to do that because I knew that was going through here, right? That is already y-intercept, so I wasted work actually. So that's y equals -4x plus 12. That's the first equation of median. Let's do to this line. Okay, so you're going to get a midpoint, and it's going to go through this vertex. Okay, so the midpoint of this is going to be, now this one was a horizontal line, so I only cared about x value, but if you do 0 plus 0 is 0, divided by 2 is still 0, so it's going to be 0 anyway. Okay, so from here to here, the x coordinate is going to be -6 plus 0, that's a negative, divided by 2 is -3. And 0 to 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, so that's 3 and 6, and then that's the median. So these are the 2 points you want to use to get equation. First, you get a slope. X went up from -3 to 12, so the distance is 15. And y went from 6 to 0, so it's -6. So you divide it by 3, and -2/5 is the slope. Okay, that's the slope of this line. That's what we are trying to get. Okay, so y is -2/5x plus b, and let's use this point. It's easier because one of them is 0. So 0 equals -2/5 times 12 plus b. This doesn't cancel, so equal -24/5 plus b is 0, so b have to be 24/5. So that equation is y equal -2/5 x plus 24/5. That sound right? So that's about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, let's just double check. 15 and 6. Yeah. Okay, so that's the other equation. Okay, and do we have to get the third line? Find the equation, the 3 line. Okay, all right, so let's do one more. Okay, so the midpoint here should be 6 and 6, right? Because 12 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2, midpoint is 6 and 6. Okay, just keep it there, point there, and you have to get an equation of this point to this point. So the slope is x went up by 12 and y went up by 6, so that's 1/2. Okay, so y equal 1/2 x plus b, and let's use this point. So 0 equal 1/2 times minus 6 plus b. So 0 equal minus 3 plus b, so b have to be 3, which kind of makes sense, more or less. So y equal 1/2 x plus 3 is the third equation. Okay, now we have to find the intersection of these three lines, and you just have to pick two lines to solve a system, and I'm not going to pick this one. Okay, so I have to pick these two, and let's solve a system. Y equal minus 4x plus 12, and y equal 1/2 x plus 3. So since they are already in y equal form, just set them equal. Minus 4x plus 12 is 1/2 x plus 3. So minus 4x minus 1/2 x equals 3 minus 12. So that means 2/8 minus 8 minus 1 is minus 9x equal, what is it, minus 9? Okay, so x have to be minus 9 times negative 2/9, and this cancels and it's going to be plus, so y equal 2 and x equal 2, and that looks about right. Okay, looks about right, right? 2, and let's plug the 2 in here to get y. So y equal minus 4 times 2 plus 12, which is minus 8 plus 12, which is 4, and that looks about right. So the coordinate of the intersection is x equal 2, y equal 4. Okay, now we have to do 2/3 and 1/3 thing, right? Isn't that what it says? 2/3 of the length of the median. Okay, so let's get the length of median and get the length of this and then compare. So distance formula between these 2 points to get the distance. Now, all these problems, if you got this coordinate wrong, everything is going to be wrong, right? So you got to be very careful to do it right. And maybe you should double check before you move on. And also you should draw the coordinate with a triangle to see if those points make sense, and before you move on. Okay, otherwise everything is going to get wrong. Okay, now let's do C, and it says that show that QG is 2/3 of the median from Q, and Q was this point right here. So you want to get this distance and the median from Q, so you're going to get this distance. Okay, so let's first get QG. QG is square root of -6 to 2, so that's 8, so that's 64. And y went from 0 to 4, so that is 16. Okay, so that means that square root of, sorry, that is 70, 80. Okay, so 80, that's 4 times 4, it's 4√5, right? 16 times 5. Okay, and then we have to do the whole median length. So the median is square root of -6 to 6, that's 12, so that's 144, plus 0 to 6, that's 36. So that is that's 180, right? So 180 is 9 and 20, and then there is a 4 in there, and then 5, so that's a 3 and 2, so that's 6√5, and then in effect this is 2/3 of this, because if you do 4√5 over 6√5, this cancels and this is 2/3. Okay, alrighty.